Hello guys, the third time is the charm. This is my third time with my intro, okay? I'm doing Scorpio's 2020 tarot preview, okay? I normally tell you guys like 3 announcements. The first one is I would like to get my subscriber count up, so if you don't mind, please hit the subscribe button if this resonates for you. Number 2, if you need some type of spiritual deliverance from witchcraft spells or something like that, witchcraft spells and curses or hexes. Okay, there are 2 ministers in my description box. Just go down all the way down to the bottom and you'll see the links. And number 3, if you need a personal reading, what I'm doing right now is a general reading. So if you need a personal reading, just scroll down and it's before the ministers, okay? So you can click on a link for a personal reading, okay? Okay, now that we got that out of the way, now I'm ready to start your reading, okay? Okay, thank you to my new subscribers also, okay? Okay. So the first part of the reading that I'm going to do for you, for some strange reason, I feel like I'm talking fast. And I don't know. Sometimes I'm talking slow because sometimes it's late at night. Anyway, right now I'm going kind of fast. So, okay, I'm going to do your career reading, okay? So the first thing for Scorpio for their career is practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. The next card is Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Children, and this card is in the reverse. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children, okay? So for some reason right now, this may not be your main focus. Or if it is an area that you are working in, it may be an area that you may be called out of. Okay, the next card is nutrition. So you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. I actually have space. Let me scoot these down a bit. Okay. All right, ready again. Okay. The next card is study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So maybe perhaps you're going to school for a higher education, or maybe perhaps you're just looking deeper into certain subject matters. The next card is travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are a part of your life's work. And you guys are the first sign that I saw that got animals. A lot of people were being called away from environmentalism, which is animals and, like nature. So I guess you guys have that category so far. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Leadership. Take charge of this situation. Many people are getting the leadership card, or at least many signs are getting the leadership card. At least 3, I recall. Okay, the next card is infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. Oh, okay, while I'm here, I'm just talking. Maybe 2 nights ago, I was having a hard time sleeping. And then last night I was able to go to sleep early. Are you guys having shifts in your bedtime routine? We're in a Gemini full moon, I think. And so I was just curious. You can leave it in the comments if you're having changes in your sleeping patterns lately. Okay, the next card is artist in the reverse. Okay, I have to turn it around to read. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Okay, but because it's in the reverse, maybe perhaps if you're in artistic work, maybe perhaps that's something you may shift out of. Body work. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. Family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So notice that family is a part of your 2020 goal, but children specifically may not be. So I don't know if that means that. Okay, never mind, it's irrelevant. Just noting the difference. Okay, so say for instance, if your line of work was teaching children or something. Now note that these are life purpose cards. So it doesn't mean Scorpios don't have children. It just means your life purpose may not involve helping children. So if you're in the area, you might end up changing careers, or, maybe you feel led away from it. Okay, and these are just cards, so it's possible that it may not resonate for you. Okay. The next card is environmentalist. Now, this is what I was explaining. Everybody so far that I'm aware of, if I'm remembering correctly, has gotten environmentalist in the reverse. And, okay, so let me read it. That just means if you are working with nature or animals, you're probably not going to continue doing that for the moment. So it says, you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. But it's in the reverse. So, I don't know if you're like a biology instructor. I'm not sure if that qualifies under here. Possibly not. Let me see. I'm just going to guess park ranger. I'm not sure. Park ranger, pet shelter, dog trainer, something like that. Those areas, a lot of people are getting this card in the reverse. So I don't know if those areas are not needing as many workers. I don't know. So anyway, now we're doing a different type of card. This is your wealth oracle card. Okay, we have the merchant. Opportunities to prosper are everywhere. So you may be in sales, or you may own a store. The next card is the queen, and this is moon energy. So it says, I am an empowered feminine leader. Okay, and even though they say like the moon energy is feminine, I think the moon energy is masculine. So I guess that's up to your discretion. Okay, and it really doesn't matter. This is talking about, let me explain. Regal, courageous, prosperous, loyal, powerful, compassionate, intuitive, responsible, administrative, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. Those are characteristics you may exhibit if that card resonates for you. The next card is the organizer. Now, I think Libra got this card also. Both of you guys got this card in the horizontal position. For some reason, for Scorpio, it seems like that this card is in the reverse, okay? Because I can kind of feel the energy of the cards. So maybe for you, maybe perhaps you are more organized in the past and now you're going to become less organized. And it really kind of depends on you because you have other signs affecting you. So you may have a Scorpio sun, but like your moon sign may be different. So you can become less organized, or it's possible for you to become more organized. Okay, I'm going to flip it to read. Everything has its rightful place. Okay, but because it's in the reverse, maybe perhaps things may not be in their rightful place. Or maybe you may just be in middle ground, okay? Maybe perhaps some things have a rightful place and others don't. Okay, so the next card is the connector. And this one says, we are all one. To me, that statement, I don't know how it's relevant, but the planet Venus is about love. So this is like making love connections amongst your friends, or in your community, or just like, say for instance, matching certain people to certain jobs, just different things like that, like being aware of the connections between people, okay, or situations. And that's like your wealth oracle card. I don't know what that means, because this deck of cards was actually weird. It wasn't my favorite. Honestly, the life purpose and the wealth oracle, neither deck is my favorite. But this deck, the wealth oracle deck, it doesn't seem like it has a lot of information. I guess it depends on what you're looking for, I guess. But anyway, the next card is the messenger. And it says, I bring the light of awareness. So the messenger sounds like Gemini energy because it's about communications. So like it does seem like you guys are going to be, it's like you're talking a lot, connecting people together, making sales. And this queen energy is interesting. I don't know what that means to you guys in your personal life about being an empowered feminine leader. Take that for whatever you want to take it for. Let me give you the last card. The leader. So I think you have the leader twice. Let me glance. I don't see all the cards. Some of them are covered. But anyway, so I lead from the heart, okay? So let me see now. So those are your wealth and life purpose cards. So the next area that I'm going to do for you is, it has to do with different personal storylines. This may be personal and or work, okay? So here we go. The first card could be pertaining to the career and wealth cards that I just showed to you. So the last card is the leader, okay? And it says, I heal from the heart. So maybe sometimes the energies flow together from one set of cards to the other. So the next card that I give you may or may not be related to the leadership card, okay? So this is the hourglass in the reverse. And it says time is of the essence. So because it's in the reverse, it may mean that time is not of the essence, okay? And this is in regard to maybe leadership. Maybe it's in regard to personal, okay? So I'm going to give you the next card that may clue you in to how is time not relevant. So the next card is the Queen in the reverse, okay? The Queen card is about love and prosperity. So when it's in the reverse, it's about hate and poverty, okay? So if it's saying time is not of the essence, I don't know what that means, okay? Time is not of the essence in regard to a queen in your life, to a feminine energy in your life, or, and since the queen is in the reverse, is that the king? It's an interesting concept, okay? But the energy from here, now it doesn't have to be that the card in the reverse represents opposite energy. These cards don't have reverse meanings, but I'll try to make sense of what is showing up, okay? And a lot of times it does make sense when I reverse the meaning. So with this, you have to take it, I'm sorry, I kicked the bar stool. Take that for however you see it in your situation, okay? If the rest of the cards make sense, you will know what it means, okay? Okay. So I'm going to read back to you what I just showed you and then tell you the next card. So we have the leader. Time is not of the essence. And then we have hatred and poverty. Okay. Okay. And okay, so time is of the essence, and if I flip it, time is not of the essence. Let us take this one. Maybe it still has meaning in the upright as in the reverse, okay? Time is of the essence in regard to poverty and hatred. Time is of the essence in regard to your leadership power. I don't know, either or, okay? You got to figure that out personally in your situation. Okay, so the next card is Medusa, and it says jealousy leads to downfall, okay? So be careful of jealousy. Jealousy is next to the Queen in reverse. So the Queen in the reverse could mean poverty and hatred. And then it's saying jealousy will lead to your downfall. Okay? Time is or is not of the essence. See how that resonates for your personal life if you understand it, okay? Maybe it gives you a clue to something you're wondering about. Okay, so next card, at least we're in the upright. The next card is the Sphinx. It says choose your words carefully. Okay? So let's link this together to the previous card. Medusa. It says jealousy leads to downfall. Okay? The Sphinx, choose your words carefully. If you have jealousy against someone, you need to be careful what you are saying, okay? It could relate to poverty and hatred. It could possibly relate to leadership. And then maybe it's saying time is of the essence in regard to your jealousy causing your downfall. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, here we go again, next card. Okay, so the last card is choose your words carefully. The next card is message of concern. Okay, if you're sending a message of concern to someone, choose your words carefully. Be careful of jealousy. Maybe if you're not careful, it will lead to hatred and poverty. Okay, so the next card is change, okay? Somebody's concerned about something, and I guess they sent a message about it. I don't know what this concern is about and how did we have a change. If there is poverty and hatred, it could have been due to something where someone wasn't paying attention to the times that we're living in. Let me give you the next card and see if that makes more sense. Let me see if there's anything else. Choose your words carefully when you write a message about a change. Okay? And then the next card is the main male. So the main male may be undergoing a change. He was concerned. He maybe did express himself about something he was jealous about. He could have been expressing himself about a situation where he was in poverty or being hated. Okay, let's see if we'll get more out of these cards. Now we have a different type of card, so now maybe we might get a little bit more understanding, okay? Okay, so the next card is gift. So the last card before it was main male. Okay, so the main male may have a message of concern about a gift. Maybe the gift came and changed the situation, okay, from hatred and poverty to something else. Okay, so here we have messenger again. Sometimes the other decks confirm what a previous deck already stated. So we have 2 times a message being sent. We may have a message about a gift being sent to a main male. 2 times it said that, I think. The messenger could be a friend. The friend could be going on a journey. Okay. The journey could cost a lot of money. Okay, we have a soldier here in the reverse. So the soldier could be a strong person, but because he's in the reverse, this journey could be making someone feel weak, or their lack of money could be making them feel weak. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, the next card is lawyer. Okay, but it's in the reverse. So we see a soldier who may be weak. He may need some money. And because it's a lawyer, the lawyer is about the law. In the reverse, the lawyer might be about breaking the law, okay? So someone may be poor, needing money to go on a journey, and they do something illegal to get the money. And then we have a confirmation again about weakness. Okay, so it's like in a weak moment, someone does something wrong. Okay, then we have the card Flatterer. Someone is talking their way out of something, talking their way into something. When you say flattery, it doesn't have to be honest. So let me see. Because previous we have weakness. In somebody's weakness, they do something illegal. Maybe they had to sweet talk someone to get their way. Okay. Flatterer, there's a dark-haired woman. Okay, and maybe she's the flatterer. The dark-haired woman is absent. Okay, now we have death in the reverse. So the dark-haired woman is absent, but she's alive. So she's alive, but not present. Okay, so the next card is conversation in the reverse. Okay, and what this means is someone is not talking. Okay, there's a dark-haired woman who is not present, but she's still alive and she's not talking to you. The next card is gift in the reverse. So this means either this person was a gift but is no longer present. This person gave a gift. This person received a gift. The person is not giving you a gift. Okay. The next card is a soldier. It's upside down. No, scholar, sorry. Scholar in the reverse. Okay. So the dark-haired woman is not giving you the gift of knowledge. Okay, we have a baby in the reverse. So instead of something being new, there's something old. Okay. The ancient knowledge. The dark-haired woman is not giving you ancient knowledge. And somebody is sorrowful. Okay. So the next card is wife in the reverse. So this person is not your wife. The next card is malady in the reverse. So this person is healthy. Okay, now we have some money in the reverse. So some money versus some money or no money. Let me see. I think it's no money. Okay. Okay, so we're still talking about a dark-haired woman, and there are a lot of qualities about this person. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, so we're talking about no money. Before we said healthy, no money. The next card is faithfulness and affection. So this is a lot of description about the dark-haired woman. The next card is angry woman in the reverse. Okay, now someone has an important revelation. I don't know where this goes. Okay. Okay, they have an important revelation about a blonde woman. Okay, the next card is Fortune in the reverse, and I think this is poverty. Someone has an important revelation about a blonde woman and poverty. The next card is Visit. Okay, it's in the reverse. So the blonde woman may not be visiting. Or it might be saying poverty is not visiting. Okay. The next card is Frivolity. House. So we're talking about a frivolous house. The reverse card is Consolation. I said the reverse card. The next card is Consolation in the reverse. So consolation could be a prize rewarded to you, but because it's in the reverse, there is no prize or money rewarded to you. Okay. I don't know what the consolation is about. Okay. It's almost like a consolation is like you had trouble with something and you got a reward for it, but you might have had trouble with something, but you're not going to get a reward for it. Okay, so the next card is Delay in the reverse. And so delay, the opposite of it would be quickly. I guess quickly, not delayed. Okay, so you did not get a consolation for something, and this happens very quickly. And then there's a surprise, or quickly there's a surprise. Waiting. There's a surprise waiting. And then the last of these cards is Victory. So I don't really know what the victory is about here in this situation. Okay, let's see if our other deck of cards. I pulled the tablecloth. Now we're getting into the romance part of the reading. I have a lot of cards, so I'm going to take only some of them for the moment. Okay, so, the first romance oracle card, romance angel oracle card is Let Your Friends Help You. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, because this is a different deck of cards, it may be relaying the meanings that we've already seen, or it may be providing you extra insight, okay? Okay, the next card is Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. The next card, so the soulmate could be a dark-haired woman or a blonde-haired woman. I don't think I saw any masculine cards yet. So the next card is Keep an Open Mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. The next card is Separation. Okay, so the dark-haired woman was absent. Okay, so that could have been the soulmate. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. The next card is Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So the red flags may be in regard to a separation, maybe in regard to a soulmate. The next card is Very Soon in the reverse. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I was going to say quickly, but it says now. And because this is in the opposite instead of very soon, it could either be far away long term, a long time from now, or it could be even if you decide what you want, it may not come to you. That could be what this means. Okay, the next card is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And that may be hard if it's with the dark-haired woman because she's absent and not talking. Okay, the next card is love yourself first. The opposite of that will be put others first, okay? Maybe someone is operating selfishly. So then the words at the top of the card in the reverse, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. But in this case, it's in the reverse. So I think it would be your respect for others makes you more romantically attractive, okay? Was someone failing to respect another person and it caused a separation? Okay, now a different type of card. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. The next card in the reverse is be supportive, okay? Instead of you being supportive, maybe perhaps you are being supported. I'm not sure. Let's turn it around. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And that in the opposite would be, let's see. Either allow people to show you they care. Something like that. Okay. Okay. Now we have physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This may include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. All right, focus on the light. This card means that you, instead of you staring into the darkness, I guess you're working to find the goodness in a situation. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't know. Let's see, I'm gonna put this down. I'm trying to see if there's any other thing I need to say about that. Okay. Let me try this card again. Okay, so when you focus on the light, light is all around you, okay? You're attracting what you need, like all the resources you need to create your new project or whatever it is that you focusing on the light is almost like looking for an answer. And as you're looking for an answer, because your intentions are good, you're drawing the goodness toward you and the answer is being formed. Everything you need is coming together. And maybe it's divinely orchestrated, okay? Focus on the light. So you're trying to maybe find a way out of the darkness. Okay. So this card, Dream a Beautiful Dream, was horizontal, okay? With this card, it seemed like it belonged in the reverse. It seems like, I'm not sure if you're dreaming a beautiful dream. It almost seems contradictory because like focus on the light would be about the answers you seek are found in you. Because the answers you seek are found in you because you are being a light or you're focusing on a light. I don't know if you're dreaming a beautiful dream. Is your beautiful dream coming to an end because you're in separation? I wonder. I'm not sure if that is supposed to be in the upright. Okay, so if your world is crumbling apart, you're trying to focus to resolve it, maybe. Let's see the next card. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Okay? And this means, what does it mean? It means stop allowing darkness to prevent you from reaching a higher vibrational goal. Relax the hold of darkness. Let go of the chaos, let go of the heartache, let go of the separation, let go of the past. And now and be at cause. And maybe the cause is you focusing on the light. The cause could be you trying to find a solution. The cause could be you working on yourself to change yourself into a better you that may not be selfish. Okay, maybe perhaps you're learning how to respect other people. Okay, here's the next card. Going beyond normal. So this means don't just use your logic, use your intuition. I'm not sure if your intuition knows what to do. Let me think about it. You're relaxing the hold of darkness, letting go of the past, trying to find a solution, or trying to create a higher vibration within yourself. Going beyond normal means not operating with the same habits you had in the past. The next card is what is already with you. And this card means you're looking for something you already have. The answer is inside of you, or you're looking toward your blessings. What is already with you? Let me see. You're going beyond normal. There's something already within you. Let me see if we get a clue from the next card. Diving for light. This means looking for a light in the middle of the darkness that you found yourself in. Let me see if I can give you any more meaning here. No, that's about it. Okay. The next clue. Instead of receiving, you have to learn how to give love, okay? You've been taking, maybe it's a one-sided relationship, and you've been on the receiving end for a long time, but now the roles have reversed, and now you have to give love. You can't just take love. Maybe no love is being given to you. The next card is spirals of manifestation in the reverse. And so if you were manifesting something, it is not coming to pass. And that could be the broken relationship with the absent dark-haired woman. So that relationship, we didn't get the details of what happened with that relationship, but that relationship is in separation. Okay. The next card, shock of the new, in the reverse. You are having a soul call. It don't have to be a soul call, but like you're having a call on your soul, on your life purpose, something like that. But instead of you going toward it, you are not. Okay. I'm reversing the meaning of the card, and that can or cannot be the meaning. So something's being presented to you that may be new or different, but you're failing to go for it. That sounds like the soulmate card, where your soulmate may differ from what you are normally used to. And instead of you going toward the soulmate, you're going away from it. Okay? All right, now I understand that. Faith in the process. What does this mean? This is interesting because we don't really know the solution. At least in these cards, we don't necessarily have the solution to what is how to resolve all of the confusion. We don't have the solution yet, but you're supposed to have some type of faith. But in that faith that you have, you do not know that the end result ends up being a happily ever after. The process you may be going through could be to singlehood. It could be to reunion. We don't have the answer to that right now, but this card is faith in the process, okay? And the previous card to that was shock of the new. So you got something new, and instead of you heading toward it, you rejected it. So faith in the process may be, what is the consequence of doing that? So this card could be a karma card, okay? Okay, the perfection of your life. So this card means in the midst of the chaos, you are being driven to become who you need to be. It says the perfection of your life. So not everybody's life ends up in happily ever after, but the chaos is driving you to something. But like I said, we don't know the solution. So we don't know the end result of what you're being driven to become. The next card is Power of Attraction. So with this card, it means like be what you want to attract. You don't want to attract things that you don't want. So I guess it means repel what you don't want. And so this is interesting with the soulmate card, saying your soulmate may differ from your usual type. Because you had shock of the new in the reverse, like you were saying, okay, my soul is calling me to this, but I'm running away from it, okay? The power of attraction. What are you attracting? You are going away from your soulmate, so what are you attracting? You're attracting something that is not your soulmate. Whatever that is could differ with each person who is listening, okay? Like I said, we don't know the end result of this situation, but you are attracting something, okay? We just don't know what. It could be karma. Okay, so the next card is Inspiration. So are you attracting inspiration? Okay, the inspiration card means you're being inspired and helped. But okay, so the question is still open. You're being inspired to do what? So let's continue to read the cards. Okay. Next card is Be the hunter, not the hunted. What does this mean? This means take care of yourself, not just others, okay? Are you taking care of a lot of people but failing to take care of yourself? So previous to that, we had inspiration. So faith in the process is instead of you going toward your soulmate, you're learning how to take care of yourself. In the midst of the chaos, you're being pushed to be more independent. And then, I don't know what you're attracting. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, this may give an answer. Seeing the true you, okay? In the middle of all the chaos, are you seeing who you really are? Are you seeing the consequences of the decisions that you're making? Let me see if there's any other meanings to give you here. Don't just believe what others are telling you. And maybe, I'm not sure if you need to be careful of judging yourself too harshly. I don't know if that goes both ways. Be careful of judging others too harshly. That actually has strong meaning because you ran away from the soulmate. What was the reason for that? Seeing the true you. You guys have to think deeply about that. What does that mean for you? Okay, so the next card is the Sacred Fool. This has to do with being truthful. Normally the Fool card means taking a leap of faith towards something. Let me see, what does this one mean? You're searching for your purpose. Okay, Sacred Fool, seeing the true you. Okay, so when you're seeing the true you, you have to be truthful. Remember, seeing the true you, truth. Okay. Taking care of yourself, becoming independent. Is that why you're taking a leap toward being independent? Okay, now the last of these cards is Follow Your Own Rhythm. Okay. Now, and we were just at 4444 when I got to this card. Follow your own rhythm. What does this mean? This means if you're seeking peace, hang around peaceful people. If you're seeking joy, be joyful or hang around joyful people. What does it mean? I don't know. Okay, go with your flow, right? Is that meaning be intuitive? Follow your own rhythm. Previous to that, it was having, I'm not sure if it's having faith in yourself to become independent, to tell the truth, to see yourself for who you are. Has something to do with either not judging yourself or not judging others too harshly. Follow your own rhythm. See yourself for who you are. Okay, that's all I have for that set of cards. Okay, so there's faith in this process of turning your back on your soulmate. You're seeing yourself for who you are. Maybe learning how to be truthful and independent. Learning how to take care of yourself. Okay. So now we have a different type of card. Okay. So now this card is assessing. Okay. So I just explained to you what I picked up so far. Assessing here can mean figuring out what do you want. Okay. What are the things that you need to get to where you want to get to? Are you now aware of who you are? Okay, is that good enough for you? Are you trying to figure out what is your next move? I don't know where the cards go. Somewhere, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put the card here. Okay. So the next card is wisdom. Okay. You seem to have missed something. Research to find the answer. Okay. Mind you, previously you were assessing. You're saying, okay, where did I come from? Where am I going? Did I learn something through this experience? And then what did I just say a while ago? What did you miss out on? What did you miss? Did you miss something and that's why you had to go through a painful process? And then what do you have to research to figure out what you missed? Okay. Did you miss something about yourself? Remember how self-reflection was important? Are you learning how to treat people? Okay. So the next card is purity in the reverse. And this card, the way I see this card, I'm going to flip it upright. Hold on, I'll hold it better. Okay, when this card is in the upright, you see a female with her eyes covered. Okay, that's like blind faith. That's the way I see this card. And then when we turn it around, okay, it's the reverse meaning of what I think is blind faith. So it means you're seeing things with your eyes wide open. Okay, what do you see when your eyes are wide open? Do you see how your actions had consequences? And when you assess it, are you okay with what has happened? And even if you're not okay, what if is time of the essence? Is time not of the essence? And then the last question I'm going to ask is, there's one more detail. Like when it said, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now, but that was in the reverse, okay? Your eyes are wide open, but what you want may not be accessible. Okay? This reading is really deep. Okay? And it's not planned. Okay? So here's the next card. What do you do in extreme conditions? Okay? Do you have a plan for when things go wrong? Is your plan one that you respond to calmly when you're assessing? Like when you're assessing, you're checking to see what happens in the future if blank happens, okay? So here with the extreme card right before, your eyes are wide open. Now that your eyes are wide open, once again, how do you handle crises in the future? The next time I go through such and such a situation, I'm going to do A, B, and C instead of what I did in the past. Okay? Are you going to respect other people's feelings and opinions? Are you going to look at people the same way that you did in the past? The chaos that you went through, did it serve a purpose and did it open your eyes? And now you see what you need to be doing? Okay? So the next card is attraction. Okay, so I think that we had attraction before. And look, this card is 44. 44 must be important for you guys, okay? Attraction. What are you attracting? It's a good question. Before, the previous card was extremes before. Like, what do you do when things get extreme? How do you respond? Do you control your responses or do you act on impulses? Okay? When you act on impulses, what do you attract? When you control your responses to crises, what do you attract? Is it the same as when you act impulsively? So what are you attracting in your life? When you find yourself in chaos, do you realize it's because of your own choices? Okay, so the next card is peace. Peace means like you're releasing all the drama, staying away from drama. Okay, so what are you attracting? You're trying to attract peace. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so are you maturing through this process? We had a card saying faith in the process. Okay, you're trying to attract peace. Now you have the creation card. Okay, so you're trying to create your own dreams and destiny. Maybe you're trying to create a peaceful dream, a peaceful destiny. Maybe a peaceful relationship. Okay, and now we have the masculine. This is the energy of the masculine coming up now. Okay. Now, I had to take a deep breath. I'm talking a lot. Okay, so now we have self-love in the reverse. Okay, so the opposite of self-love is instead of you focusing on yourself, instead of selfishness, you're going to think about others. I don't know how this relates, but competing. Okay, self-love is about loving yourself, but when this card is in the reverse, are you competing with others? Because I think self-love it is kind of the opposite of competition. Some people compete with others to find their value, but when you're in self-love, you're loving yourself. But because this is in the reverse, it has something to do with competition. So is the masculine in competition? Is he failing to have self-love? Okay. The next card is patience. Okay. Patience. This means don't be impulsive. Okay. This is the second time I'm saying this. Okay. The extremes card is about impulsive actions versus calm in crises. So the masculine is competitive, and I don't know if he needs to learn how to be patient. Okay. The next card is gratitude. So does the masculine need to learn how to be thankful for what he has instead of being competitive? Okay, the competitive card has to do with your own self, okay? Gratitude is the masculine learning how to be grateful for who he is instead of competing with others. Because we had some information about respecting others, okay? Gratitude. When you do love yourself, Maybe perhaps you're not competing with others so hard. So with the masculine, I'm not sure if all of these cards are related to a masculine, or I'm just putting the meanings together. I hope that's making sense so far, okay? We have this card again, self-reflection, okay? I don't remember what the other card was called, but it's almost like somebody has to, seeing the true you. Okay, 2 times we have this. So dealing with the masculine energy, do you see who you are? Do you see how you treat other people? And what else does this mean? Okay, let me see. This is self-reflection. Okay, are you thinking deeply about this? Okay. Are you thinking deeply about who you want to be versus what you see when you look in the mirror? Okay, self-reflection. Does this have something to do with, okay, with gratitude next to it? Are you grateful for who you are? Are you patient or are you impulsive? Okay, we have self-love in the reverse. When you see yourself, are you still thinking about competing with others? Okay, only a few more cards, okay? Focus. This card could be kind of easy to understand. It's saying stay focused. Don't lose your course, okay? I don't know what your course is. That's what we're trying to figure out. This seems like an independent journey, learning how to be independent. Focus on that. Maybe focus on respecting other people, not finding fault with others, looking at your own self. Focus on the actions that you have in a crisis and how it affects you. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm moving something. Okay. So the next card is resilience. Okay. This card means learning from your mistakes. Okay. I'm asking powerful questions and these are not planned at all. Okay. I'm speaking whatever comes to mind. Okay. Resilience, learning from your mistakes. Okay. Your focus. What was focus about again? Focus was about being independent, right? Not comparing yourself to others, not mistreating others, not being selfish. Resilience, how do you bounce back? Okay. All right. Okay. Power. Power. Okay, so this card means now that you are stronger, are you walking in your authentic self? Did you look at who you are? Who are you when you look in the mirror? Have you ever thought about how do other people see you? Okay. Maybe you're always thinking about how other people see you. But now it's time for you to have learned from that mistake and learn who you are by looking at yourself. And when you look at yourself, are you grateful? And if you are grateful, are you gaining power from that? Are you saying, I believe in myself now? I'm confident? Okay. Power. Okay. Okay, so the last card that I have for you is will, okay? Looking at yourself, knowing who you are, now that you learn from your mistakes and you're becoming more independent, you're thinking about how you treat others, you're not being selfish. Now that you're growing as a person, have you learned to not interfere with other people's free will, okay? I'm going to say something else. This power card has something to do with magic. Like, okay, you're learning who you are. And I don't know how that relates to magic, but the free will card here says do not use magic to influence other people's behavior against their free will. Okay? That's a deep message, guys. Like I said, this is not planned. Y'all have a strong message coming through. Okay? Okay, so those were your last cards. And that was super, super deep. All right. So, if you appreciated this reading, please hit the like button, the subscribe button. If that was super deep and that message was straight to your heart, it went straight to your heart and it's causing a change in you, this is a general reading. If you need details about things that are going on in your life, leave an email or look in the description box for a personal reading, okay? Now, this reading is the deepest one that I've done so far. Wow, it's like over the top, okay? So whatever you guys are going through, good luck to you in your life. And I hope you find yourself and understand how you relate to the world. And I hope you get it right, okay? I hope you figure out what's going on. You assess your mistakes and you improve yourself, okay? Because I think what you're trying to gain is self-love, okay? Because you can't find love in a soulmate unless you love yourself. So that might have been the point of that reading, okay? Okay, so I hope you have a good 2012. I said 2012. 2020, okay? You guys be blessed, all right? Bye-bye.